सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। So last time we are going through the episode of what happened in Varnavat, and the Pandav brothers, they escaped from that Lakshya Griha unhurt, and there we learned a lesson that who is trying to harm others becomes a victim of that evil action, and that happened to Purochana. Purochana died along with the tribal lady and her 5 children. But Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana, Sakuni, they were extremely happy that these Pandav brothers are completely gone from their life along with the mother. So now there is no element, there is nobody to create any problem for Duryodhana. Duryodhana can rule the country unopposed and without being worried regarding the Pandav brothers. Only Bhishma Pitama and Vidura knew that in the condition of the Pandav brothers, they were very happy that they are safe. Then the boatman took them across the Ganges, and then they landed. Then they came to a very distant place, and to the other side of the Ganges. Then they started walking because Duryodhana has spies everywhere, and this place where they reached is called Siddha Bhatta. Siddha Bhatta. From the Varnavata, they came to Siddhavata. But that place was not far away from Varnavata. So there was still the fear that Duryodhana may find and the situation will be completely changed. It will again, he will be more angry, more vicious, and he will try to do different things. They are not afraid of death, but they didn't want always to have conflict with the Kauravas. Particularly Kunti didn't want Yudhishthira, not at all. But they were so tired of all this ordeal, and Kunti ji was feeling very thirsty, and all the brothers, they were thirsty, they were exhausted, and they requested Bhima, that Bhima, because they have seen that how Bhima carried them in that tunnel, all of them he could carry without any kind of difficulty, any kind of trouble. So they requested him. Always they were thinking that as long as Bhima is there, we have no problem at all. He was a great asset. Then they told to Bhima that, brother, we cannot walk anymore. Kunti told, I am thirsty. I am so exhausted. My legs are not moving at all. Then Bhima put all of them on his body, and then he carried. And he only one goal was in his, like how Hanumanji had one goal, how to reach to Sitaji and rescue her. Same thing was, and Bhima is the son of the Vayudevata. So he thought that how only one goal was in his mind, that how I can take all my brothers and mother far, far away from the riches of Duryodhana. That was his goal. So he went to so much of speed. Even it is told that he went faster than the speed of his dad. Vayudevata. He went with such a speed. By the nightfall, he has to he has to reach far away from the Varnavata. And really at night he's just walking and walking. He's carrying all the brothers and mother, and he reached a place far away from Varnavata. It was 80 yojanas. 80 means 80 multiplied by 8. That means 640 miles away. In one night, he just took them far from Varnavata. Um, but when they reached a place and it is a safe place, there is no more fear of Duryodhana or anything, and everybody got down from Bhima. Then Kuntiji told that, previously he was complaining of thirst. Throughout the night, he has not drank a drop of water. All the brothers are exhausted. They have not also drunk. So they are all dehydrated completely. No energy, no strength. So Kuntiji told to everybody that, I will die out of thirst. It doesn't matter, and I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. I feel so sleepy, and I'll go to sleep here. And let us all sleep here. Even if the Duryodhana comes and he catches us and he punishes us, it doesn't matter. I have gone through all those things. It is no more a problem for me because the type of difficulty you have gone through, death is very easy. Like that, he started telling. By hearing her, Bhima started crying that what a situation now we are in. It is because of our evil father who is telling that on one side he is telling that he will father and he will take care, on the side he is planning all the how to exterminate, how to destroy us. By thinking that, he was really very sad. But anyhow, now they cannot do anything. Their situation is such that they are all powerful, but they can't do anything. Yudhishthira told to Bhima that, Bhima, we cannot survive a single moment. We need water. Then Bhima put all of them in a safe place, in a nicely not wild animals or anything, and a nice place, a lot of trees, flowers and fruits in that location. Bhima told them, Okay, all of you stay here. I'll bring water because I see some um, some water birds. They're flying. There must be water nearby. So I'll go." Yudhishthira told to Bhima that you go and bring soon as possible. Otherwise we can survive. Then Bhima went, but he is also tired by this time. His legs are hurting, and but he didn't care. He told that my life is nothing in comparison to my mother and my brother's welfare. It is my entire life is for them. Thinking that, he gathered some strength, and he walked towards the water source, and it was not that far. So he reached there and he saw that such a beautiful pond, huge pond, and the entire pond is filled with lotus flowers, and huge big lotus leaves are covering the water. So the water is very cool, and since it is not polluted and there are a lot of oxygen, this water is filled with oxygen. He drank a lot of water and felt very refreshed. Then he took a bath. Then all his sleepiness and tiredness, everything went away because the water is pure and it is a lot of oxygen and it is cool. So all his tiredness and sleep and lethargy, everything went away. He felt very refreshed. Then with that wet dress, that dhoti kind of thing, then he took a big lotus leaf. In that he put water and he carefully brought that water towards all the brothers. By the time he reached the mother and brothers, they're fast asleep, as if they have no life in them. But he knew that they are all thirsty and it will create more problem. So he woke them up one by one, and gave them the water. They drank the water, again go to sleep. The eyelids are so heavy, they are not able to keep the eyelids open. So they went to sleep. And he was also feeling that though he felt refreshed after taking bath and all those things, but he felt no, it is my job is to protect the brothers, protect my mother. I will stay. I will not go to sleep. So he was just sitting throughout the night. He remained he was just sitting there. He remained awake. Then he was looking to the faces of his brother and mother. Then these thoughts were going in his mind. See now the they are completely helpless. Anybody can come and harm them. They are in such a situation. Anybody can, even a snake or a tiger or a demon or a ashura, anybody can come and do harm them because they are so sleepy. They're like a log of foods now, and their face is filled with like the tiredness. It is all written on their on their face. So he told her, no, I will not sleep. It is my job is to see that no harm comes to them. I am to protect them. So he was sitting, and when he saw Mother Kunti, she is lying down on the some leaves, on some soft leaves. He could not contain himself. Then he remembered all his mind went to the past, that she is the daughter of Surasena, adopted by Kunti Bhoja. She is Kunti, and the sister of Vasudeva, who belongs to the Vrishnivansa, and whose son is Lord Sri Krishna, and she is the sister of Vasudeva. No, it's Vasudeva. Vasudeva's son is Vasudeva, Lord Sri Krishna, from that family. Then he is married to, he is the daughter-in-law of Hastinapur and is the wife of Pandu. Then the mother of all the five, the most brilliant and brave children. What she doesn't have, but now she's sleeping on the floor on some leaves. And all the brothers, he saw Yudhishthira, such a righteous person. Actually, he's like a godlike person, and he's the only person who is capable of ruling on the entire earth. And Arjuna, the greatest archer, Nakula and Sahadeva, they're so powerful they can destroy the Kauravas 8 to 10 times. Like that, he's thinking. But now, what is the destiny that we are to be in this situation? We have to run away from our fatherly like person like Dhritarashtra, and we have to always keep ourselves, save ourselves from the wrath of Duryodhana. What a situation we are in. Then he told that how destiny, then Vastavi is writing in destiny. Destiny is very powerful. Destiny, there he has written, destiny is just a situation. It comes to us unasked. It unasked, it comes to us, and over which we have no control at all. We cannot change the destiny at all. We cannot. If we are born in a particular family, it is not our choice. It is the destiny has made us to be born in that family, born in a particular situation, and whatever the situations you go through, all the things are destined. All things are decided by the destiny. It's the play of destiny. It is extremely powerful. So nobody can avoid it. Everybody has to just go through it. And the future is not only depending on the destiny. Then Purushartha is there. By destiny one has to face, but destiny means the situations, whatever circumstances around us, those things you cannot change. But whether we'll be happy or unhappy in the situation, that is in our control. But a situation will face, but to be happy in that situation, it is depending on us. But to be unhappy, also depending on us. Then he was remembering all the teachings of the scripture, that how destiny is very powerful and one cannot avoid it. And we should not try to also get out of it. We have to just go through it. That way, he was just talking to himself, Bhima, and he was keeping watch on them and the surrounding. In the Then he thought that, see, these Kauravas, including Dhritarashtra, there are they're so evil-minded, and these evil-minded people really they thrive well, they do well, and they have a lot of support. But the people who are in the righteous path, they go through a lot of difficulties. Sometimes people will not believe them what they're talking. That way, Bhima is sitting in that place at night, but how he is remembering the scriptures. This is the a person who is devoted. Like if we are devoted to God, when we are involved in the work, we'll be involved. But when there is no other work, the first thought that will come to our mind is God. We will not allow the mind to go anywhere. That way, he was remembering all the good teachings of the scripture, what he had learned from his guru, and that was keeping him strong and keeping him inspired. And anyhow, he was not feeling sleepy because he has taken bath in that water. That water was very refreshing, so he was not bothered. Only he wanted the protection of his brothers and mother. Um, then in that place actually where they are lying down, all the brothers and mother, that called Hidamba Vana. Hidamba Vana. Vana means forest, and the Hidamba, that forest was named after Hidamba. This Hidamba is a asura who was staying in that forest, and he was claiming ownership over that entire forest. Everything in his control, Hidamba. Very fierce and very cruel asura. And his sister is Hidimbi. Hidamba and Hidimbi, these two were staying in the forest, and they are killing all the animals and birds, whatever was coming, they will eat. But particularly, no human being can, by mistake also, if they enter, they become the breakfast or lunch of this Hidamba. Hidamba, he really loved human flesh. For him, it is like McDonald kind of thing. And he always craved for human flesh. So when these brothers were sleeping, Hidamba, he he climbed a tall tree and he was sitting there. Suddenly, he smelled human flesh. Then he looked around, where is human beings? Then he saw these four brothers are sleeping and one lady is sleeping. Then then he called his sister, Hidimbi. Hidimbi, come here. And he said, what you want? Now go and kill all these men and bring them immediately. And I cannot wait. And I have not tasted human flesh for a long time. I need it badly. You please go and kill them and bring. He said, okay, I'll go. Then she jumped from tree to tree, and then she came near where they were all sleeping, and Bhima was sitting. Then she came in a very very fierce form, and when she reached that area, first her eyes fell on Bhima, and he has never seen such a beautiful person. Bhima, for her, it was looking like a very all the parts of the body they are proportionate, they are strong, and his waist was like narrow, and his hips are slim, and he has never seen such a beautiful form. Then her eyes fell on the brothers. They all look so beautiful. Among she has seen so many human beings. She has eaten all so many human beings, but she has not seen so many these beautiful forms. Everybody looks beautiful, and Kunti also. She's she's looking so gorgeous. Even so sleeping, but she's looking so beautiful. She has never seen that. So her mind, that ferocity, that hate, and that killing instinct went away. She got enamored by the look of Bhima. His strength was just oozing through each and every cell of his body. So she wanted to marry him, but is not possible. She's a asura, and he is a man. How it will happen? And again, her brother is there. It is just not possible. So from a distance, she was watching all of them. Then she took a beautiful form and came closer to where the Bhima was sitting. Bhima suddenly, he looked beside and he saw that a woman. How can the woman come to this forest and she's so beautiful? It is like she has changed her form. Now she has become very beautiful woman. And then he came near Bhima. Bhima told, "Who are you?" Then she told, "You don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Really, I'm in love with you. I want you to be my husband." She didn't hesitate at all. She just told to Bhima. And then she told, "My brother has sent to kill all of you, and because he likes human flesh. But after seeing you, my mind has changed. I don't want anybody to be killed. I just want to marry you." Bhima told her, "No, that is not going to happen. That is not possible." It was taking some time. Hidimbi was afraid that her brother will surely come because it has already taken so much of time. And so she proposed to Bhima that my brother will come at any moment and he will kill all of you, and I will take you far away from here. He told, "No, I cannot leave my mother." And then he told, "Oh, I will take your mother and you." No, that my brother, they are more than my life. I cannot leave them anywhere. Now I will take all of them. I'll take them to a safer place, to a distant place before my brother comes. Then here Hidamba, he's sitting on the tree and he is that why, and he cannot wait at all. That why Hidimbi is not coming. So he suspected something, so he is also coming to that area. When he's coming, the trees, they are making so much of noise because he is just pushing the trees here and there, and it was like a tornado. When he's coming, it was as if a tornado is going through. Then he came and he saw his sister. He got so angry that I and he started telling her that I send you to kill them and bring, and you are here now. I'll kill you too. So you will meet your maker. You will meet your maker because he got very angry. And when Hidimbi was telling that my brother will come and create problem, kill and all those things, he said, "Don't worry. Don't worry regarding your brother at all. I'm quite strong, and not only am I can kill him. Instead of him killing me, I'll kill him." And this is Hidamba also heard that. So Hidamba told to Hidimbi that, "I will kill you." Then that person who is telling that he is more than a match for me. I'll also kill him. He has become very arrogant. I will kill him. Then I will eat all the other people. Then when Hidamba told that I will kill Hidimbi, then Bhima interfered. He told that you cannot. You have come here that, of course, now I was itching to for a fight, and you have come now, and there is a great opportunity to make this forest free from all kinds of trouble. People are nobody is able to live here, including animals. They are also afraid of you, and you have created such a chaos here. So now God has provided a chance to get rid of you, and you cannot touch Hidden because she has loved me. And when a person is in love, one should not disturb that, and one should not create any problem. And again, it is the everybody's job to protect somebody who is in love with somebody. So Hidimbi, you cannot touch her at all without fighting with me. Then Hidamba, he just jumped, his eyes became red and he was so angry, he started breathing hot air and the fight started. And Bhima told, don't make any noise because I don't want my brothers, they're so tired, so exhausted, particularly my mother. I don't want you to make any kind of noise. Just let us fight. That's all. And they are all sleeping, and the fight started between. And Hirimbi is now she's in a beautiful form. Even Hiramba could not recognize that because he has changed her form. And she is standing in a little distance. The fight started between Hidamba and Bhima. And in that noise, it is how quietly they will fight. Even we are not able to sit talking, also we are not able to be quiet. So this that in that noise, Kunti got up. Then all brothers got up, and they saw that this huge monster, like that is Hidamba and Bhima, they are fighting. And Kunti was really, she was little apprehensive that what will happen to Bhima, and he is the only protection. And Yudhishthira also was worried that he is the only protection, his no harm should come. But they saw that Bhima is has the upper hand. He is just really beat him, but nothing is happening to Hidamba. And Hidimbi is just standing a little away. That's why she is completely helpless. She can't do anything. She proposed to take them away, but they didn't agree. Particularly Bhima didn't agree. Others were sleeping. Then when Arjuna came and he just made himself a little alert. What is going on? Then he understood that this is a fight between this Asura and here and Bhima. Then he told to Bhima that, brother, you are so tired and you took care of all of us. Now I am fresh. You leave. I will take care of this Asura. And you go and take rest. See how they are ready to help each other. Then Bhima is telling to Arjuna that, brother, don't worry at all. It is just the last phase. The snake is dead, only the tail is wagging, and I will take care of it in no time. No, 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 brother. It is now it is evening is coming. Particularly when the night comes, the evil-minded people they become very active. They will drink and they will do different kind of things, and they become strong at night. So you have to do something before the evening comes. Otherwise, he will have double the strength, and it will be very difficult to fight with him. Then, when Arjuna told this way, then Bhima he gathered all his strength and hit Hidamba. Now Hidamba is dead. Hidamba is dead. Now the next issue is Hidimbi. Hidimbi, when Kunti saw that Hidimbi is sitting there with such a beautiful face, and she's all the time looking towards Bhima, and her eyes are filled with love, then Kunti developed sympathy for Hidimbi. And after brother died, she was not worried regarding because she knew that brother is very cruel and she just kills and kills and kills. So she was not worried regarding the brother's death, but she was worried whether Bhima will marry her or not. Then she told to Kunti that I am Hidimbi, then I'm the sister of Hidamba, the person who was fighting with Bhima is my brother, and we live here. And then she told everything, whatever previously we have discussed regarding Hidamba, she told. But now I'm in love with Bhima. I want to marry him. You please give permission. Give permission. Bhima, when she gave the proposal to Bhima, Bhima told that no, I don't want to make it because there are a lot of things to be done, and always I should be with my brothers and mother. I cannot just get stuck with somebody. By hearing that, Hidimbi was very hot. So she is pleading with Kunti, the mother Kunti, that you please tell your son to marry me. And really, I cannot. I love him from my bottom from the bottom of my heart. If he doesn't marry me, then I'll kill myself. Then Kunti, and you are a woman, so you will understand my heart. Then Kunti looked towards Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira, the eldest brother. Without him being married, how Bhima can get married? Then Yudhishthira understood what Kunti is looking for, and also Bhima is not looking to is not looking towards Hidimbi. Always he is looking here and there. So from that, Yudhishthira could know that he is not opposed, he is not dead against the marriage, because Hidimbi has shown true love. And so he was not worried that I am not married, so how Bhima can get married and the eldest brother. He didn't think that way at all. Then by seeing that Bhima has got little soft corner for Hidimbi, and Kunti, the mother Kunti, she is not averse to this idea. Then the all brothers look towards Bhima. Bhima just looked down. That means it is okay. It is okay. Then Hidimbi was very happy, and they agreed. And Bhima, then Hidimbi told that I will take all of you to a place which is extremely beautiful, and there is a nice lake, and that place is called um, uh, what is that place? It is a beautiful. Let me just see what is the. Mhm. Salivahana. That place is called Salivahana, and there is a beautiful lake there, and I will take all of you there. Then actually he took all of them, and then she made a beautiful house for all the family members to stay, and she arranged the exotic food, all kinds of things. Now they have not tasted; only they are eating, digging the roots and eating these roots. No cooked, nothing. For the first time, she brought very delicious dishes for all of them. And then Hidimbi told to Kunti that all of you stay here. It is a very safe place, and at any time I am there to help all of you. But I will go with Bhima. Then Bhima and Hidimbi, they went to some other place. Then Bhima told that, though we are married, I will not stay with you all the time. I will not stay with all the time, because there is a lot of things to be done, mainly the how to destroy the Kauravas. Then he told that how these brothers, the cousin brothers, they are creating problem and this and that. Then that is fine. Bhima, then I will stay with you till a child is born. After that, I'll go. And Hirimbi agreed to that. In the hidden, then every day Hidimbi will take Bhima to different places to see. There are all those areas in that forest, huge forest. There are the most beautiful places in that forest. She knew because she goes all the time. So she took Bhima to those places, and they lived very happily. Then one day, Vyasa Bhavan came there. Vyasa Bhavan. And she saw always Vyasa Bhavan will come occasionally. He will come wherever they are. He will meet and he will tell something and he will go away. Then when he saw Hidimbi and the Bhima and all those things, but this is the right thing that has happened, because their child will be a divine child and he will be helpful in the future in fighting with the Kauravas. So that is the great thing. Then he changed the name of Hidimbi to Kamala Malini. He changed the name Kamala Malini. Now the Kamala name is very famous now. So Kamala Malini. Now Hidimbi, he is Kamala Malini. Then 7 months they stayed together. Then when the son is not born yet, then Bhima left with all the brothers and mother on the advice of Vidra. Vidra is always sending people to meet the Pandava brothers. Then he told that, okay, all of you go towards Ekachakra. There is a city called Ekachakra. Please go there in that direction. Then all the brothers marched towards Ekachakra. Then Ekachakra is there. It is a lot of things have happened which are very important in the life of the Pandava brothers that we'll see next time Ekachakra. So from the Varnavata, from Hastinapur to Varnavata, from Varnavata to Hidambhavana, from Hidambhavana to Ekachakra. Siddhavata, from Varnavata to Siddhavata, and in the Siddhavata this Hidambhavana is there, and from there they went to Ekachakra. So we'll see the episode of Ekachakra next time.